Jardiel Anthony Tavarez, a devoted employee of Columbia University's public safety since 2006. You first made headlines when you did the good deed of a bone marrow donation, saving the life of a young boy, and earned the key to the city of Redwood City, San Mateo, California. Tell me a little bit more about yourself.
I've been working in the Department of Public Safety for the past 6 years. During that time, I've been both an employee and a student. I attended the School of Continuing Education and received a post-baccalaureate certificate in business. And for about the last 2 years, I've been becoming more involved with the union in general, specifically through the bylaws committee.
What is the current state of the union?
The union is in trouble. Currently, we're in a situation where the majority of the members by far are dissatisfied with the union. And that's a problem because the union it's supposed to be a democratic group where the membership has a say and they have influence over the affairs of the union. Right now, that is not the case. What we have is a union where we went from having one union meeting per month to now having them every 3 months. Very often, those general meetings are canceled. We just had our union dues increased without anyone informing the members of what's going on. And we have an upcoming contract negotiation, and nobody knows how we're prepared for that. So really, we're in a desperate situation that, we really have a time limit on the amount of actions that we can do. We have to kind of act now.
What are some of the most prominent topics that are addressed during these meetings?
That's a very interesting question. The general meetings are supposed to be run under Robert's Rules of Order, which is something I know extensively. I learned this during my time in student government when I was an undergraduate at John Jay College. So according to Robert's Rules of Order, any member in good standing should be able to come in and during the new business section of the agenda, introduce new business. So for example, we used to have holiday or Christmas parties every year the union would pay for and people like that. Currently, that's been done away with. So very often at these meetings, members will say, hey, why don't we have a party? I want a motion for a holiday party. And the chair, they'll say, oh, no, you can't do that. And that's wrong. So really, the things that are being talked about and actions taken at the meeting are very, very limited. There's issues all over the different shops, like overtime and grievances in different shops. And really, these things should be addressed under new business. Anyone should be able to make a motion, and that's not what's going on.
Do you think that the union's choices are due to lack of information that they're providing to their members?
As a regular member of the union, I remember when I first got hired, I was told the union's going to come, they're going to meet you, they're going to give you a copy of the bylaws, they're going to tell you how the union works. That never happened. And really, for most of the workers, that does not happen. We get a paper saying, sign off on this, and we authorize the union to take union dues every month, and then you pretty much never hear about the union. So especially if you're a new person, you don't know what's going on, and I didn't know what's going on. And I have to say that if you're an officer in the union and you're not taking actions to inform the membership, then yes, that there must have been a decision somewhere where they said, we're not going to go the extra mile to inform people. There's definitely a responsibility to inform people. So it would seem that someone's making wrong decisions.
Why do you want to be president?
I really believe that if you want something done right, you have to do it yourself. And I really do care about the university and about the union because I spend so much time on the campus, as I said, both being a student and being a member of the union. I ran for the executive board 3 years ago in 2009. And back then, everyone told me, they said, oh, you can't win this election. Don't do it. It's not going to happen. There's guys that have been here 20 years and they're going to beat you. And what ended up happening was during that campaign, I was really the only person that actually put out my platform. I saw what was going on. We had the same old guys doing the same old thing, not trying hard. They put up flyers saying, oh, here's my face, vote for me, integrity, experience, whatever. But at the end of the day, their actions did not back that up. So right now, we have a situation where and everyone had questions. And it was a very tough period this summer where for 3 months, no one knew what was going on. But at the same time, we had our union dues increased. So people asked me, they said, hey, are you going to run? Are you getting involved? And I thought about it. And what I realized is I'm really the only one who can chair the meetings. I will chair the meetings in accordance with the bylaws and Robert's Rules of Order, making sure that the membership is the supreme authority, that what the members want is what the union's doing. And really, no one else is going to offer that. I've gone to a very far extent in researching Robert's Rules and putting a guide together. Over the last 6 months, I went to every shop I could, think of, both uptown at the medical center and down here at the Morningside campus. And what I did was I bought a bunch of copies of Robert's Rules of Order, and I started convincing people to buy these books. And what the current people want is for them to go in and negotiate the contract, but they're pushing this idea that, oh, seniority, we've been in the union for so long, we have experience. Well, what is that experience? That experience is each time there's a contract, we get less sick days, we get, less vacation, we get less wages, and each contract gets worse and worse. And we've come to a situation where everyone is really disgusted with the union. So is that the experience you want? Because no, I don't have that experience. I don't have that experience of, making things worse and hurting the membership. I asked people, why don't you go to union meetings? What's going on? And it started this journey where I started to understand what was going on in the union. And almost uniformly in every shop, people said it was, I used to go to union meetings, we used to have them every month. They change them to every 3 months and things don't get done.
Why vote for you?
Why vote for me? Because I'm going to increase the amounts of union meetings we have, and I'm going to institute sectional meetings. I want the entire union to know what's going on in each shop and what the issues are. Now, there are large issues which affect everyone, such as the retirement plan, the pension, health care. We know the university, that's a big expense that they've been looking to cut for several contracts. So the immediate short term is 100% focus on getting all of the membership organized, to focus on getting the best contracts for all the members. We're going to identify it, and we're going to find the best solution to that problem. We want to make these changes.